I'm Simply Libby now, not Keto Libby. That's the old channel. So, friends, let me know if I've got this chat up correctly. I want the live chat. Hi, Gwen. Gonna watch you unpack while I deal with my messy living room. Yeah, I will show you my living room here in a minute. It is terrible. But we're gonna focus on the kitchen today, mostly because I'll show you the mess that it is, guys. This is kind of, I don't know what to do with half of the stuff that I have right now, because this blank wall right here, I'm gonna try to get like a pantry or a cabinet or something, because right now I have like no cabinet space, and I will show you guys what I'm working with cabinet space. I have those two cabinets up there. Look at how tall these are. Oh my gosh. I can only reach this first shelf, and in order to get up here, I have to get on my tippy toes. And that's like, I cannot reach those three cabinets up top there. I can't even imagine like reaching those right now. And then this is like for my dishes and stuff. I can only reach this one. I need to invest in a stool to get on my tippy toes to reach this. So I need to invest in something for this room. But as you can tell, I haven't really unpacked a whole lot. Oh, I'll show you the living room, guys. I'm gonna just be real with you right now. It's really terrible. Look at it. I'll show you it in its full glory. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff, and I don't know what to do with any of it, because, hold on, let's just go through this real quick. Oh no, it's supposed to flip. It didn't flip. Aha, it is. Hi, Sally. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. This is the living room right now. All right. This is where all of our stuff is out and just right there in your face, right? So most of this right here is our clothing, living room stuff, and then miscellaneous stuff. And I pulled a lot of the kitchen stuff out so that we can kind of unpack that together. Let's go back into the kitchen, back to my face. So I've got a lot down here that needs unpacked. Let me read your guys' chats real quick. Get yourself a 3-step ladder. Yes. So my mom actually gave me one, and I lost it. I have literally no idea where it went in the move. I have one. I don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna have to get one. Hers was also really, really wide. I think it's in my sister's truck, to be honest with you. Hers was really, really wide. So I think I'm just gonna get like one of those little ones that like just folds up like this. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it can just shove in a corner. I do not have a lot of space in here. Okay, what are you guys saying? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are so sweet. I know a lot of people, when they do lives, they're like, I'll wait to answer questions at the end and I'll read comments at the end. No, I want you guys to like interact with me the whole time, and you know, make comments and things, because I need advice and help in this place, because it's a lot right now. Pantry. I wanted to show you guys my pantry situation. Do you see this little door back here? Yeah, let's look at it. So it's just kind of like empty, right? And no shelving fits in here, like no like roll out shelf or anything fits in here. So I think what I'm gonna do, oh my gosh, maybe I'll get this. There we go. I think I'm gonna get shelves to like build in there, you know, like put it in there and build up in there, so I have a pantry, because this is all pantry stuff. This is all pantry stuff. This is my trash that needs to go out. What else is pantry? This is pantry. Like, there's a lot to be undone. And yes, packing can be absolutely overwhelming. Yeah, no, it's absolutely ridiculous. I haven't even showed you our bedroom yet. I can't even like begin to think about where to put clothes and stuff, because he has his own separate closet, Kelly does, and I have my own separate closet. However, They're both pretty small, and I'm getting him a loft bed. So that way that he has his loft bed. I can show you guys. I'm just gonna show you this whole place apparently, even though it's so bad and so messy. All right, what are you guys saying? Super proud of you. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, get your kitchen clean, girl. I appreciate you, Jenny. Shelves are easy if you go to Home Depot. Oh, that's a good idea, Sally. Going to Home Depot to get measurements. Okay, okay. Thank you, Vicky, for understanding that I was away for a hair because of life. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm still dealing with some congestion and disgustingness in my face right now. Tomorrow will be week 4. It's been absolutely ridiculous trying to get over this. Okay, are you guys ready to see the bedroom? It's so bad. Oh my God, it's so bad. Ta-da! This is dirty clothes that I just put on his bed because he's at his dad's this weekend. But there's my bed. There's the floor. Okay, so what's going to happen here and why I'm kind of held up in this room, I am getting him a loft bed that will go like up there. Okay, so his bed will be off the floor. His computer will be there. His shelving will be there. I have a little organizer for his clothes to go there. But he does have his own closet over here. And then I have my own closet over here, which they're actually decent sizes, but I can't really do anything in here right now because I have his bed right here. I don't have a place to put his clothes. I can't even get into my closet right now. So, yeah, that's why half of this stuff is still in the living room. And then this is the bathroom. I just bought that. Isn't that so cute? I really kind of wanted like a moon theme, but then I got that and I thought that that was really freaking cute. So, okay, let me read your guys' chats real quick and we'll start unpacking stuff. Yes, Sandra, I am sitting here looking at all of these boxes thinking, why did I still keep all of this? Why am I not getting rid of all the rest of this stuff? I can't even begin to think of like, what is even in half of these boxes? I'm like, what is this? I don't even understand what this is right now. No, why did I keep it? Why did I move it? I'm also on the 2nd floor, so why did I move it up 2 flights of stairs? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Thank you. I love the shower curtain too. I got it from Walmart for maybe like $13 because we're always balling on a budget over here. So yeah, okay, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. You're so sweet, Sandra. I appreciate that. Yeah, having some help would be nice, but then again, at the same time, like, I love when my mom and sister come to help, but it's so hard for me to be like, go do this, go do that, go do this. And it's just, I'm just not like a demanding person. I feel like I'm coming off very rude in a way. But yeah, it would be nice instead of having a 9-year-old who tries to help, but he just puts things in random places and then I find them like, well, okay, I guess that's where I said this could go, right? I do actually really like that it's small, Nadia. I really do. I'm kind of excited to keep like sizing down even when I'm here because looking at all the stuff in there, I'm like, okay, not all of this is gonna fit. Some of this has to go away, right? So I'm gonna still be decluttering. At this point, I think right now I've gotten rid of like 80% of my things gone. But I'm gonna have to do even more. So like 90% of the things are gonna have to be gone. Somebody asked, where is my washing machine? Who asked? Manuela, please, if I'm saying that wrong, correct me. The washing machine, actually, the ex took it because technically he bought it, but he sold it to my sister because her dryer was taking a crap on her. So it is in my mom's storage unit until my sister gets her old washer and dryer out of her house, and then she can put that back into her house. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad I pronounced it properly. Okay, small house over big, Sally. Absolutely. Sean, could you fit the head of your bed under your son's loft bed? So like bunk beds. We actually thought about doing that. So what Sean is saying, like bunk bed. Oh my gosh, am I gonna explain this right? Bunk bed here, like these are the feet of the bunk bed, and then my bed coming out like this. So it was kind of funny. When we first moved in, we had tape all over the floors because I took measurements of all of our beds. I had the measurements from his bed that I haven't ordered yet, and I taped them all over the floor. And we did it that way. And yes, my bed would fit technically, but there was like a hair of space in between like my headboard and such. And then I kind of like imagined like rolling out of bed, and I'd have to like sit up and my head would almost hit like the bunk bed sort of. So because my bed's pretty tall, like my mattress is pretty thick, so I think the thickness of my mattress made it be like where I would almost hit my head on his bunk bed. So that's kind of why we haven't done that, but we will play around with like the organization of it and like see if any of that would work. I'm always down to organize, you know. I've got the ADHD. Organization is something that I do all the time, and rearranging is something I do all the time. Gwen, we had to move where we decluttered after a move because it was just impossible to do it all before. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that because right now it feels impossible, but it will get done. It absolutely will. Okay. Let's do some unpacking, shall we? Do we want to start with the high cabinets that I can't reach so you guys can laugh at me? Okay. Can you guys see this cabinet? So I have two crock pots. This one I obviously haven't even opened, but I love Pioneer Woman. I absolutely love Pioneer Woman. I have a lot of her stuff, and like a lot of her stuff that I haven't really used, which kind of sucks, but I have it. Like these plates, these are Pioneer Woman plates. I'm almost positive. Let's open it together. Let's find out together. Yep. That's exactly what they are. It's kind of funny, like, being live because, like, I'll drop the phone all the time and, like, I'll struggle to place you guys. And you guys don't see that because I edit it out. But it's funny, you guys are seeing it live now. I haven't dropped the phone yet, but I will, I promise. These are Pioneer Woman plates that I've never used. I just, like, put plates in between them. And I have the little plates, and I also have the bowls. I got rid of all of my other plates. Like, I think I have some of, I don't think they're in here, but I think I have some of Kelly's, like, little trays. But I got rid of all the miscellaneous plates that I've collected over the years. I got rid of most of that stuff because I knew I had these. So this is my only set of, like, good plates. I think I kept a few of, like, the dollar Walmart ones. But, yeah, I'm happy to have these as just my only plates. So let's actually stack these real quick. Excuse my voice and my coughing. I promise I'll get better one day. This is week 4 I'm going on. Ugh. Perfect. We did one box. Now I don't know what to do with all the boxes that I actually have. Okay, let's open this crock pot. Can you guys see? Hold on, let me adjust you a little bit. You can see better. Okay, I'm missing some chats. Let's see. Jennifer, I'll figure out how to just put this as a video on my channel. I think it just automatically goes there after it like processes and uploads. I will definitely leave it up as a video. Oh, there is, okay, Manuela, there is not a space for the washer and dryer in this apartment, but on the so I'm on the 2nd floor, and in the basement of the apartment, there is a washer and dryer for people to use. There's also a laundromat that's not too far away from me, that I think I might use just because it can do bigger loads. The washer and dryer downstairs are pretty small. Okay. Thank you. The plates, thank you. I appreciate those. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle without a washing machine. I literally had, I don't know if you guys saw all the baskets, but there's like 5 baskets full of clean laundry that my mom literally just pumped out all of our dirty laundry so that like I didn't have to go to the laundromat right away. Thank you. They are very, very pretty. Pretty plates and dishes. I appreciate that. Less stuff, less to clean. You're moving in a few months, Sally. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor with moving. I am so mad that it was so hot and so... I just wish I had started decluttering a little bit sooner. Because the things that I thought would be fine, I was like, I should have went through this and decluttered it, and yeah. Okay, so this is actually the crock pot I've never opened or used. So, do you guys want to see how pretty this one is too? Like, I love Pioneer Woman, but I've never been able to use it. Oh, look at how cute it is. I even forgot what it looked like. Okay, this thing is tiny. Why am I taking up this much space with this box? Alright, we're going to get rid of the box, friends. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to put this little beauty somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. I'll show you guys my game plan real quick for this. I don't know why it just changes my face. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see. So this is not staying here. I want to do one of those, what are they called? Like those kitchenette thingies where you can like, they're kind of big at the bottom. You can put your microwave down there, your air fryer, all your other stuff. And then there's like a little shelf right there. And then there's more storage at the top. I think that'll work best because this is what the kitchen countertop looks like right now. Like that cannot stay there. That's taking up so much space. My KitchenAid could probably stay there. I think that would be fine. But like honestly, I don't have a lot. I have a lot of counter space, right? But I don't want to take it all up with stuff. And you guys, I don't know if I had told you this yet, but I wasn't sure if I'd be able to keep my little over the sink thing. It fits. It adjusted and it fits. I'm so happy. I had told my ex, I was like, I think you get to keep the over the sink thing because I don't think it'll fit in my apartment, and it does. Nice support by your mom. Yeah, she was a huge, huge, huge help during the move. She was absolutely amazing. It is 1 bedroom, Nadia, so it's been interesting. Thank you, thank you. It's not, yeah, it's not a forever home. No, it's definitely not. So Kelly's in what? He'll be going into 4th grade, and so middle school starts in 6th grade? Is that correct, friends? Yeah, so he'll go to school for 4th, 5th, or do you go to middle school at 6th? I went to a kindergarten through 8th grade, like all one, so I always get really confused by that. But I plan on staying here while he goes through that process until he goes to middle school. In theory, obviously life happens and things change, and we're just going to yeet this box. That did not go well, but that's what happens. So not a forever home, maybe 2 or 3 years. I really do like it here. I'm already getting so used to it. All right. I don't know where I want to put this little crock pot. Oh, I did put the instructions in that box, didn't I, Manuela? I'll grab that. I'll grab that. Here's this ugly silver. Sarah, thank you. I feel happy. I have about 4 videos that I have to edit for you guys. And about 2 of those videos is just a lot of crying and sadness from me. So I've definitely come a long way from that. But, you know, there's still days where it's really hard. And yeah, it's just... was a teenager, my mom and I lived in a small and large apartment. Just kind of in the bedroom. Kavita, did you comment that before? I think I had read that in another comment. So I had actually asked Kelly, I said, okay, so this is one bedroom, right? So like he and I have to share a bedroom. And I had asked him, I was like, okay, do you want to take the bedroom? I can have you set up in the bedroom and I can put my place in the living room, kind of like where I want the sofa to be. Or he could be in the living room with his loft bed and stuff like that. And he said no, he would rather have us both in the same bedroom together, which I thought was so sweet because, like, that's not going to be the case forever. I just put that down there on the bottom. I'll show you guys real quick. I'm falling. So this is what I've unpacked down here so far. It's just like a conundrum of what to do here. I also plan on getting sheets, like the contact paper for these. I had these in one of my old houses that I will be doing. So I have a bigger crock pot, which I'm happy I have that big one because I didn't realize this one was so tiny. But then I also have this little one. Look at how cute it is. I've also never used that, but that's okay. Okay, we will unpack this here in a minute. All right, friends. What do we want to do next? Oh, we've got my egg cooker right here. All right. It's a lovely place. Thank you so much. I used to keep all the booklets in a trunk drawer, but finally realized I know how to toaster, crock pot, electric kettle, etc. That's too funny. My toxic trait is I keep everything in its box, which does come in handy to moving, but really sucks with storing. And I don't know that I'll be able to do that here, like this kettle cooker. Like it holds, this is an egg cooker, not a kettle cooker. It's really good. I really enjoy this. But like this one, it holds this little random cup that's gotten lost like 800 times. So maybe I'll just keep some boxes, but then I have like my blender box. Like, do I really need a blender box with the blender? You know what I mean? There's just so many conundrums that you come through. If you plan on using the big crock pot, sell the small one. It's worth more new in a box. But it's so pretty. How am I supposed to sell that? It's so pretty. You make a really good point, though. I probably won't sell it, though, just because I love Pioneer Woman stuff. My air fryer is Pioneer Woman, too. Okay, where are we going to toss this at? In this cabinet? Ow. Yeah, let's look at this cabinet. I wish that it would just go the first time I tell it to go. Okay, so I have to get on my very tippy toes. Yeah. I'm gonna put it, okay, this is my box of baking stuff. My best friend gave me this box with like a little care package when I turned 21. Ah! I'm gonna drop it. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. Oh, I did not drop it. We're good. So we're gonna keep this one in the box. Do I put it? I don't use this a whole lot. Oh my gosh. I have to put you guys down. I can't reach. I legitimately cannot reach this. You see that? You can't really see that. All right. Egg cooker. Oh my god. I should have invested in a stool earlier. You should see the amount of stuff in my Amazon cart. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll just lift Kelly up whenever I need something from that cabinet. I'm just gonna yeet the child up there. Okay. I missed a few. I wish the chat would just like stay open. Gosh, I'm so terrible at this. Kitchens are the hardest to organize, Julie. Like, oh. After many military moves, I was terrified to get rid of the TV boxes. Yeah, I have an issue with like keeping boxes and stuff like that. Also, military moves. So, fun fact, now that I'm not there anymore, um, we were civilians living on the base housing for Offutt. And that move out process, no, never again. Never again will I ever move on as a civilian, move on to a military housing. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we don't want use often on the top shelves. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. That egg cooker I don't use very often. Manuela, in Germany, it's common to have a storage room in the basement for every apartment. Do you have one too? Yes and no. So I wasn't shown one when I rented the place, but then I took that had a bug in it. Okay. But then I took my own little tour. I don't want this. I don't know who packed that for me, but I don't drink a whole lot of those beverages. Margaritas, unless it's at a restaurant being served to me. Anyways, oh, the storage unit. I went downstairs and like took myself on my own tour, and I saw that there was like these. They're not cabinets. What would they even be? Like it was like a fence, and then like a little door, and there was four because there's 4 apartments in each complex. There was 4 little areas. But none of them had my apartment number on it. So I was like, do I not get one of these? Because like that would be a great place to store Kelly's bike. I have like 5 or 6 boxes at my mom's storage because I had nowhere to put them. So I mean, I think it's common here. I just don't know that I have access to it, to be honest. Okay. Blender. That box has got some things in it, and I don't really want to explore that further. This is a nice blender. How often do I use this blender? Hopefully more often now. God, I'm almost going to hit my head. I don't think this is going to fit up there. Huh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that's not going to fit as an attached hole. Well, here we go. Hopefully I don't break my blender today. Oh my god. Oh crap. Okay, you're just gonna go down here. Alright, noted. Today the stool is gonna get ordered from Amazon. Alright, friends. God, that box had dust and all sorts of crap in it. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do next? That's what, 3 boxes done? I'll take it. Oh, that's right. I gotta put this back up there. Okay, so those are all the boxes I had on my countertop. What was that? I don't think you guys want to see me jump on my kitchen counter right now. Well, and that one's a little bit harder because the stove is like the stove is right there. So like me getting on my kitchen counter is a feat. Because these are really tall counters. I don't know if you can tell, but like this is pretty high actually. Like it's above my waist. What about glasses and mugs or more dishes? Yeah, that's an issue. I have a crap ton of mugs. I have 3 like Marshall's tote bags full of mugs. I don't know what to do with them. So my plan is I don't think that they're going to end up being in the kitchen. What I've always wanted is like, because I used to use this. I used this little thing as my coffee corner at my last place. And it fits a significant amount of mugs, but I think what I want to do is I want to get like, okay, so that kitchen cabinet thing, some of them have places for mugs and like your Keurig and such. But I think I'm gonna have to figure out another storage solution because look at where I have the plates and such already. Like that's okay, obviously these are just like paper plates and whatever. And I can fit some cups up there, but like I'm not gonna reach up to that shelf every single day. So I can fit more plates and bowls and cups in here, like everyday use cups, but like mugs, I am not 100% sure. And I have so many, and I did get rid of a lot. I told you guys that I had planned on not getting rid of mugs because I love collecting mugs. I love coffee. So I'll figure out some way to display those, I think. All right, let's do this cart. So this cart was the snack cart at the old house. And no, this doesn't fit into that little door. I already tried it. I was like, oh my gosh, a rolling pantry cart. That'd be so cool. Just roll it in there and roll it out. It doesn't fit. It made me so mad. So I think what we can do now is put, oh, she heavy. This is a bag. What's in here? Oh, this is all canned goods. This is all canned goods. I think we can put this on the rolling cart. That way I know what I have and I'm not wasting money when I do like my first big grocery trip. Okay, a few chads. Very true, Vicky. She said, give yourself a time frame, and if you don't use it, get rid of it. You'll have room for everything you need. Less stress. I already feel extremely less stressed in this small space with stuff to manage. I already feel like it doesn't look like I have any control over anything in here, but I already feel like I have more control over the items and it's less to manage, so I am much less stressed already. I am trying to do one box at a time. Sean, trying is the key word, but there's some boxes where I just pull random things out of. But we'll finish this whole bag. Use boxes with lids to put stuff on top of. Oh. Smart. You're very, very smart. See, these are things I don't really think about. Wall shelves above your microwave would look great to display. Oh, yeah, they would, Amber. She said wall shelves above your microwave would look great to display the extra mugs. They would. Does anybody know of good, like, no drill things that are actually sturdy that could hold mugs and such? Yeah, that would be a really good idea. Okay, let's do, maybe this rotini was open and falling apart. I guess I'll keep it. That's hilarious. You guys can't see this. Do I have an IKEA near me? No, the nearest one I believe is Kansas City. My ex's sister drove there a lot. Well, she drives there a lot to go to IKEA. So I think, why is this so dusty? I think that's the closest one to me. Hot cocoa, anybody? Isn't that sweet? I thought it was really sweet that he wanted to be in the same bedroom as me. Right now, he's at like a really good age, I think, for this to be happening, unfortunately. He has done so well, but he's also very much so still in that, like, I need my mom, I love my mom, like, he's in that good stage, and it might be a little selfish of me to be like, I'm happy that he's still there. But I really am, because he's just, I don't know, he's adapted so well. And you guys will probably see in one of the videos, he was not doing very well with the move for a little bit. I think we both kind of had this moment where it just hit us in the head that we were moving and everything was real. And the poor baby had like breakdowns in the car, and he just was like, I'm never gonna see Colton, I'm never gonna see the dogs, and it was really rough. So he's been doing a good job since then, and I think he's been doing a really good job since it's the first weekend that they are together. I'm trying to figure out how we can all see this little cart together. And I can still see you guys. Okay, that's not too bad, right? Perfect. We're just gonna kick stuff. How does that sound? Get out of my way. Kylo, my pup, is like nowhere to be found. He's like, get me out of this crazy woman's kitchen. All right, so heavy stuff on the bottom, probably. Right? Okay, has anybody tried these? They're the Hearts of Palm noodles. I bought them. I've never tried them, and I'm actually kind of scared to try them. Oh, I do have ketchup. Man, I have needed ketchup, and I have eaten ketchupless things so much. All right. This is just my makeshift pantry for now, because I don't know what to do. You know, one of you guys told me when I was cleaning out one of those areas that I need to get like boxes and put them flat. You know what I mean? Because these are like the great things that fall through. And I didn't do that. I didn't listen to you. I'm so sorry. I regret that decision now. Because there's already things falling through. These are my favorite. I know it has dust all over it. It doesn't look like it. But these are my favorite. I'm actually really happy I unpacked this because Lord knows I could use some right now. Dressing. Oh, perfect. Maybe. Oh, that's heavy. Yeah, that's a heavy one. Excuse me. Okay. Where's all this hot chocolate go? We're gonna drink hot chocolate for a little bit. Here? No. Here? Sure. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we can still fit more. This stuff, though, let's do this bag next because dish bag's all done besides a few stray noodles that I'm just gonna toss. So that's what? 3 boxes? 1, 2. Those are all boxes I unpacked last time. So, yay! I guess that's some progress, right? Alright, I saw a few chats. Like your 4 black coffee station. Dressings, ketchup, and stuff like that in the fridge to free up storage. Yes. About the dressings. Those are my overflow. I have a lot of dressings and I really love Caesar dressing and I really love blue cheese dressing. So there's already blue cheese and all those dressings in there. That's just the overflow. So yes, I completely agree with you. This though, this ketchup, I didn't think I had any ketchup. So I'm really happy I do. I haven't gone grocery shopping. So I've just been like collecting these little packets from like fast food places. I don't know why that stuff is so dusty, but it's driving me nuts. Yeah, same. When especially I love Duke's mayonnaise and Ken's dressings. When those two things go on sale, I'm right there and I buy a sad amount of them. Okay, this bag. We've done pretty good today, guys. I'm pretty happy. Soy sauce packets. That's hilarious because I completely understand. I actually, so my ex would keep the Taco Bell like sauces, and Colton and Kelly went to Taco Bell all the time. I can only do so much Taco Bell. And I literally found their stash of them, and they had like, it was a solid like gallon bag full of mild sauce, sweet and sour sauce. So I completely get it. And I gave it to him. I didn't throw it away. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Look at this cool little rack. I'll show you. Isn't that a cute little like tea towel rack? That's what that is, right? That's what I thought it is. So it's gonna be. And there's some of my cleaning supplies, but like, that's a little gross in there. We'll just close that. Okay. Also, koozies. I have koozies for days. And Jennifer, if you're watching this, I have like 6 of your koozies. It's my best friend. One of my best friends, her wedding koozies. Okay, so this, what I'm unpacking in this bag right now is like, can you even, no, you still can't see it. It's all the cooking, like, utensils. Trying to show you when I fail. I fail miserably. Ooh, it'll hold sprayer bottles as well. You know everything. I love it. Okay. This is the utensil drawer. So, at the old place, we had a drawer for the towels. I don't think I have enough space for that. I do have, like, I didn't show you guys my little linen closet kind of thing that's right outside the bathroom, or did I? Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. But that is, it's actually quite big, and it's holding quite a bit of stuff. So maybe I'll just put, like, the kitchen towels in there unless I find a better solution for that. But all of these, oh, that's right, where's my thingy? I have a blue, like, thing that holds these on the counter. But where is that? That's the question. Did I find it? No. No, I did not. Oh, no, I didn't. Still didn't. Okay. I found more stuff that needs to go in that little rack, though. It will show up somewhere. I don't know. Like I said, I really love the Pioneer Woman stuff. But the one critique I have for her is her not mixing, this is not a mixing bowl, measuring cups. These bust so easily. Like if there is a slight temperature change and you barely like knock it on the counter, they crack. So I need to buy new ones, and I don't know if I will actually get Pioneer Woman ones this time. I don't know. Come on, just use another container to hold your cooking utensils. Yeah, I have this second drawer right here that it's pretty deep, so it can hold most of the stuff that I'm just gonna put in there right now, because I'm not gonna wait until I find that, because there's a whole sea of boxes in the living room. So we're just gonna put it in here. Might not be the prettiest, but oh, another thing that just came to my mind. For my spices, I want to get like the magnetic spice rack thingies. I had wanted to get like the 2-tier one, but with like counter space and saving counter space, I think that doing the magnetic ones would be a a really good idea. I don't know where that just came from, but popped into my head. Nightmare Before Christmas spatula. Also, I really enjoy everybody who caught my Twilight reference in my last video, the Libby, where you been, Loca? That was funny. You want to know a fun fact about me is I rewatch all of Twilight every year. Why? I don't really know. It's a whole vibe, and I love it, and it reminds me of high school, because I read all of the books in high school, and yeah, I really enjoy those movies for the cringiest of reasons, but I really enjoy them. Oh, I did get one of these. It's really hard remembering, like, did I give all of that to Colton, or did I take one, or I don't know. So when I find something like, oh, I actually did get that, I get pretty happy about it. And the nice thing is, too, with bags like this, I tried to make it so, like, one whole drawer was basically, like, in this bag. So really, it just goes into another drawer. And I did declutter this drawer. Another Nightmare Before Christmas spatula. I did declutter a lot of the kitchen stuff. A lot of it. Okay. Ooh. Hot things placed on me will give the wonderful fragrance of sugar cookie. Huh. When did I buy that? I don't know, but I'm happy I kept it. Okay. Well, hello, all 100 of you. That's not terrifying at all. Hi. Okay, let's see what I'm missing in the chat. Emma, I missed the mug discussion. How many mugs are we keeping? I'm not even gonna count it. Okay, if any of you guys follow Ayla Jalen on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, she has like upwards of 300 mugs. I'm not there yet, but I am very, very close to I would say I probably have like 100 mugs. 100. Oh, that's so cool. Southern Washington. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to go to Forks too, just to like visit. No. Well, hello from Brazil, Carol. Well, thank you, Manuel. I appreciate that. Tony, I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. Every unit in this complex, though, had it that way. Tony said, I thought you weren't meant to place a fridge freezer next to a stove as it affects the inside temperature. Probably not, but I don't really know. The actual school was in Kalama, Washington. Well, it looks like I should take a trip to Washington someday. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Also, with this stove, excuse me, I've had gas stoves before, right? I love them. However, this one, the pilot light is always, always, always on. So this is always hot in the centers. Like you see where it bubbles up right there. That's where the pilot light is. As somebody with anxiety, I think about those pilot lights more than I should. So it's not super fun, but like it probably could affect the temperature inside, Tony. You're probably absolutely correct. I don't know those things. I just work here. Okay, parchment paper, heating pads. Oh my gosh, I think it's a little heavy. I think I put too much in. These drawers are kind of hard to open. Oh my gosh, okay. I think I'll put these in the bottom. Perfect. Another bag bites the dust. Ba-da-dun, dun, dun. Another bag bites the dust. I don't use koozies very much. But I also don't want them to die up there because I'll never get them. Just put them in here. All right. Well, Gwen, it makes me feel good that yours is the same way. Hello from Ireland. Hi, Sunshine. Thank you for joining. Vicky, yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure, and I don't really know why, because there's so many moments in it, in Twilight, where I have to do this because I get secondhand embarrassment, but I love it. I love it, I love it. Yeah, Manuela, the flames are constantly on. And so I Googled the Hot Point brand. I Googled this model specifically. Yeah, it's just what it is. It's just the pilot light is always on. They said it's kind of like your water heater. It's just always on. Yeah, it freaks me out. I don't like it. It makes me terrified. But, you know, I gotta roll with it, I guess. Gwen. Carol, I could totally imagine those are hard to give away. And now I feel bad because I always give my son's teachers mugs. So they probably feel bad giving them away too. You found a bazillion teachers' mugs. Yeah. Oh. Kavita, there's nothing wrong with loving Twilight at 39. All right, I'm 31, gonna be 32. So I'm right there with you. Well, hello from South Africa, Lindsay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Seen the burner covers before. I don't know if that would be a good solution to the stovetop issue. I don't know either, Amanda. I'm not 100% sure. I definitely think about it more than I should, but yeah. Thank you, Tony. That makes me feel better with the safety features. I know, like, I have to tell myself, like, if any of you have anxiety, I'm sure you completely understand, like, you just catastrophize everything. Like, I'm like, well, that's just going to explode one day, right? And everything's going to go kaboom. But no, this building has been here, like, it's an older building. Like, they redid this kitchen, which is why I picked this unit, even though I had issues with the carpet. I picked this unit for the kitchen. It's an older building. It has been here for a long time. It's basically concrete. Like, another reason I picked this place was, first off, I got approved for it, and that was a story in and of itself. But secondly, like, it is just concrete. Like, I can't hear the neighbors. Sometimes the doors stick, so I can hear their, like, doors downstairs and such, but, like, it's so quiet. It's in a nice neighborhood. Like, it's in an older neighborhood, but I grew up around here, so I'm familiar with it. So I really do love this building. It has been here a long time. It will be here a long time. My stove isn't going to make it explode. So thanks for that, Tony. I appreciate it. Yes, Emma. Yes. Love Twilight, the books, not the movies. Yes. It is hard. I'm not a person who goes back and rereads books, but if I could reread books, I think it would be the Twilight books. Excuse me, and the Chronicles of Narnia. I think those are the two books that I would go back and read. I'm in my 50s now, shame here. Thank you, Sandra. They'll be there. It'll be here. It's fine. People have used it for forever. It's totally fine. Rebecca from Indiana. Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, I think I've got time for another bag. Shall we? We shall. This is baking stuff. This is Nerf guns. Oh, my Atlanta. Okay. Holy buckets. Look at how much space I've got down here, friends. Okay, so again, that's all, okay, besides that bag right there, that's all trash. Like, that has to go out because tonight's trash night. Look at how much room for activities I have down here. I'm so happy about that for no reason. For me, it's Terry Pratchett. Oh, I've never heard of those. And what does Anne McCaffrey write? Okay, so I hated reading when I was younger. Like I said, Twilight was the first book series I ever read. Read that, read Chronicles of Narnia. What else did I read? Just some of those things. And then I kind of got into reading before I had Kelly, but again, not super big into it. But now that I'm older, I really love reading. I love learning about different authors and books and things. So if you guys ever have any like book recommendations for me, please let me know, because I'm always open to new ones. I also really love like fantasy books and all these other things. This is all baking stuff. What do I do with it? These are my cutting boards. I really like these ones because they remind me like meat goes on this one, veggies on this one, fish on this one. So that way when I'm cooking, I don't cross-contaminate. Okay. Yes, Rebecca. So that's one thing that absolutely drives me nuts, specifically on YouTube, is when people are live and they just ignore everything that's happening in the chat. Like, I know there's some people that are like so big and they can't read people's comments, but like at least acknowledge like that people are spending their precious time watching you. Like, I'm only doing this live because I want to interact with you guys and talk with you guys, you know? Like, I could do this and record it and edit it later, but first off, editing takes a very long time. And right now I don't really have that time, and I still want to talk to you guys and interact with you guys and such. But yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Have I read any Stephen King? I have not read any Stephen King. No, I have not. Is there a place for a standing shelf on the right side of the sink? Manuela, what do we mean? Oh my gosh, why does it not go? Okay, like over here? Is this what we're talking about? If so, yes, there is plenty of space. I don't know what my plan is for this area, because like anything I put there kind of hinders the walkway a little bit. Like honestly, even this right here hinders it. And I had this over here for a little bit till I just put all of Kylo's stuff right there. So yeah, that place is up for suggestions, like up to suggestions, because it's such an odd area. And it kind of hinders the walkway a little bit. A whole world with dragons? Yes, absolutely. I enjoy everything dragons related. Right now I'm reading Throne of Glass. I forgot the writer's name. Carol, how are you? Enjoying your new place so far? I am enjoying the new place so far. I am adjusting better than I thought I would. I am doing well with being single, because like for the last 6 months, like my ex and I have lived together, so it hasn't really felt like I've been single. So like it's been kind of nice again to just do what I want when I want, which I'm very much so that way in relationships anyways. But it's been kind of nice. So yes, I am enjoying it. Thank you so much for asking. Anne McCaffrey writes fantasy. Terry's also fantasy mixed with modern day concepts. Ooh, very cool. Ooh, Little House on the Prairie. My sister read those when she was younger. So yeah, Manuel, it is too narrow. It's just a very awkward space. So I think that'll probably be like Kylo's food and water area. I might like put some like command hook thingies there to like put his leash, and but I also thought about doing that on that back wall right there too. So I don't know. It's just an odd space right now is what it is. Floating shelves are a good idea, Rebecca. Yeah, those are really, really good books. The Little House on the Prairie. Yes, Sandra, going to the library. I I'm kind of not a bad human, but I don't go to my local library as much as I should. But now I'm literally like right back by the library I went to as a child. So maybe I'll venture there more, especially like for Kelly. I love going to Barnes and Noble though. That's one of my favorite like pastimes, is going to Barnes and Noble, getting a coffee, and like walking around. So maybe I'll have to make a different routine just because like I know that libraries need our support so much. Hello from Ireland. Hi, Patricia. A hanging over the door hook. Oh, that would be a good idea. I have a few of those. I think that would probably work there. Ooh, my knife set, friends. I found my knife set. Yes, I did lose my sharpener, though. I don't know where that went. You good? Are you gonna fall? No? Okay, we're fine. I don't know what to do with all of this. This is all baking stuff. Like, okay, that's chia seeds. I don't really bake with chia seeds, but still, it's all baking stuff. And I don't have a pantry. Ah! Let's just put it on this little rolly cart, shall we? I'm going to keep you guys up there, though. Rolly cart it is. And anything, this is also like my baking box. They are so peaceful. Even like I said, even Barnes & Noble is so peaceful. I just love it. No drilling into walls. I know. House of Dragons does? Okay, so fun fact about me, I never watched Game of Thrones until I watched the last 2 episodes, like the finale with my sister. But I have watched House of Dragons, though. Polly, you're reading Throne of Glass right now as well. Which one am I on? I think I'm on Heir of Fire. I haven't read it in a while, so that's why I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure I'm on Heir of Fire, though. So, and it's getting pretty good. It's getting pretty good. Very true, Manuel. You gotta make the most of it. Keep the baking things in. Yes, that is a good idea, Tony. This is full. And then this whole bag is full. But I mean, it's not all baking. Some of this is pantry, so I do think that we can keep that concept going here. Hi from Germany. Hi, Martina. I also can't wait to show you guys the final look. I am just so excited to, before we end, I will kind of take you out to the living room and show you what my plans are. I know right now it just looks like a sea of boxes and such, but I do have plans, and if you guys have any other ideas for said plans, please let me know. I have so much chocolate. Oh no. And it's all Lily's or like super dark chocolate. Who amongst us in the comments here loves, like when you were little, you loved like the super overly sweet chocolate, and now as an adult, you really enjoy like the darkest of dark chocolates? Because that's me. I used to love the sweetest things when I was little. Why did I keep this? I don't use this. It's expired and gross anyways. I loved sweets and chocolates and fudges and all of that, but now as I get older, if it's not dark chocolate, I don't want it. Yes, a larger cabinet or shelves. That's what I plan on doing back here. I had actually looked at just like shelving. There's this really nice rack that my ex's grandma has, and it was really cheap. It's only like $60. And it would fit. I'm gonna break this box before this is over, I promise you. It would go from about here, about here to here, so that there's plenty of room But I realized that this is going to be too big for it. And I really want to get something that this can sit on because I really don't want it on the countertops taking up all of my countertop space. So I need to find some shelving that will work there because I haven't found anything as of yet. Okay, so this is actually kind of just a mix of things in here. Oh, it feels so good to get stuff unpacked though, you guys. I really haven't done much of this at all. I've done clothes. The most that I've been doing is like just rearranging things so that I have walkways. All right. Yeah, with baking stuff, it's all over the place. Yep. I agree, Manuela. I was actually going to text them, but I question it because there's 4 apartments in this complex. Or fourplex, is that what it would be called, I guess? And 3 of the things had the number, I think it was the number 2 or the number 3 on them. I don't remember. They had one number and then the rest of them were all one number. So I'm like, does this person just like pay to rent these out or are they just using them? So I really should. Butterscotch, say that 10 times fast. Butterscotch chips were amazing as a kid. Now, good Lord, yes, they're way, way, way too sweet. Oh, Sean, it feels great. Not spending $170 something on a storage unit. Let me tell you, that money has been put to good use. Funny story, you guys will see it on one of the videos, but you guys get a sneak peek here for joining me. I blew a tire on the interstate the very, very last day of moving, and I cried. I cried a lot because obviously moving is financially stressing, and then you blow a tire. But I've known that I've needed new tires for a while. So it's kind of my fault for putting it off for so long. However, I thought to myself when I was in the Jensen, I was like, I probably wouldn't have had the money to pay for this tire had I had to spend $175 odd and some change on a storage unit. Like I would have been probably about that short. So I was really grateful for past Libby, helping out future Libby. So big thumbs up there. So yeah, it's been nice. Thank you for asking. I do miss having the storage unit to just go shove stuff into, but that doesn't actually fix the problem, does it? It just creates more problems. This little cup, let me tell you a story. My aunt and uncle are the sweetest people, and they threw a Renaissance fair night, and we watched, oh no, what movie did we watch? I'm gonna forget the name of it. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was like a Renaissance themed movie. It was really good. It'll come to me as soon as this live ends. I guarantee it. But they threw like the best little Renaissance party, and I've just always kept this cup because it just reminds me of that, and it was just so freaking sweet. So random, but like me telling you this story is so random, but I loved that party. Okay. I'm gonna go tear off one of the pieces of a box real quick. I'll be right back. Will this box work? Maybe. No. I found it. Oh, that didn't work. Perfect. Got it. The reason I did this is because I want to put you can't see it. I'll show you, hold on. There, perfect. I want to put this is heavy. My spices on the top here, and a lot of them would tip over, so I put the box lid there so that they won't tip over. Alexia, hello from Greece. Hello. Yeah, that's really true, Manuela, especially the recipes, and they just add more crap to it. Yeah. Nutella is pretty terrible now. I used to like Nutella, and then I bought it for my son some, like, what, a year ago. It was disgusting. The Stand by Stephen King. Yeah, Stephen King books are rough. Okay, The Stand by Stephen King. I hope it keeps these comments so I can go back and look. Yes, Sandra, same. Why do we keep, I don't know why we keep all of it. I don't know. I mean, I get it at the same time, but it's so frustrating when I look back and think about how stressed I was and how much stuff I had to manage. And all the stuff I'm obviously still having to manage with moving, but like it's just so stressful. Like you don't realize how much the stuff impacts your life until you start getting rid of it, and then you're like, oh my god, this is all the stuff I have to manage. I literally cleaned in like 10 minutes. So I'm happy that you're cleaning out your garage. I know somebody said they were decluttering their kitchen. I didn't believe people when they were like, you're going to feel so much better. I was like, I don't know what you mean, but you really, really do. You feel less of a mental load. Okay. Almost done with this bag. Sorry, I'm just so congested, friends. Okay, missing comments. The Stand is, oh, The Shining. I've never read The Shining. Yeah, Manuela, that's very true. Fresh ingredients are always the best. I haven't cooked in this house yet. I've been here 2 weeks and I have not cooked in this house. It has been just takeout and crap, and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Was it Princess Bride? Gosh, I'm gonna have to ask my sister and then put it in the comments. Because there was 2 movies we were going between, but I can't even remember the name of the other movie. It wasn't Monty Python, even though that was hilarious. I love Monty Python. Was it Princess Bride? I can't remember. That probably doesn't help that I fell asleep halfway through too either. I love the comments. Like, you guys are having an interaction in the comments. This is so freaking cool. 11/22/63. Ooh. And that's by Stephen King. Okay. The endings always disappoint. Yeah, I felt that way about a few books. If I'm successful. Yes! That makes me very happy for you, Sandra. Maple poop is all over it. Was it Men in Tights? Oh my god! These are all such good movies. I love Princess Bride too. We are men. We're men in tights. Yes! Oh, I don't remember! I'm gonna ask and I will comment because I don't remember! Do you guys want to see the issue I have with chocolate? Hold on 1 second. This is from the fridge. This is all like dark chocolate, Lily's chocolate. You're gonna be... Who needs this much chocolate? Why do I have so much chocolate? But can I throw it away? No, because it's the expensive chocolate. The good chocolate that I like. Ugh. Should do a watch party. Me? Yeah, I mean, it is the good chocolate though. Again, it's not like bad. I also really like this brand. Chalk Zero. I don't know if you guys have ever tried them before. Chalk Zero and Lily's. And then of course you can't go wrong with Ghirardelli. I threw away, well, I gave my ex all of the like cacao powder that we had and the cocoa powder that we had that was not Ghirardelli because I don't use like that Hershey's stuff. Okay, I also keep all my chocolate in the fridge, so that might be weird too, but I don't know. I need to eat more chocolate. Okay. This is looking a little bit of a mess, but I think we'll get there. Now that song's stuck in my head. Women in tights. Yes. Okay. So this is the baking. What can I move out of here so that all this can, I guess the cornstarch. And then the coconut flour. Almond flour is thick. It's taking up the most space in here. It's a very good excuse to declutter it. No chocolate. Nope, no chocolate restock. Okay, at least, okay, thank you, Sandra, for saying I'm smart. I actually had a lot of the chocolate in the old house in the freezer. Yeah, I did have more chocolate in the freezer, and it got a little bit kind of wonky. So I was a little sad about that. I had to throw some of it away. This lid is bulging. She's bulging, but she's closed. Okay. What's that? Number 4? Did we clear out 2 big totes? And then, I mean, we just put the appliances away, but that's better than nothing, right? Oh, the cornstarch is still right here. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. Yes, baking basket is on top of the fridge. Okay, I'm glad you're the exact same way with chocolate too. I do a challenge where I eat only what I have for 30 days. That's really smart. Yeah, I am making, I do really well. Sandra said I'm making a lot of progress with you guys cheering me on. Yeah, I do really well with like motivation because I just get, especially I've noticed with here, I look at it and I get extremely overwhelmed. And the only thing I want to go do is lay in my bed because that is the space that is clean and fresh and like good. And like I want to spend time in the kitchen because that's one of the places I've been trying to keep clean too, because you know that was my struggle point at the other house. I just don't even want to do anything in the living room and stuff. So you guys being here has been so helpful for me. I appreciate you. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so funny. Perfect. Okay, friends, so my sister and I actually have to go to our horses later, but I did want to tell you my plan for the living room, even though I know right now it looks like it's never going to get finished. It will. I'll let you know my plan for out here, and then I will get going. Okay, why does it not flip the first time? All right, so in this sea of boxes over here, I want to get a couch, like not a sectional. I want to get, it's like a 6-foot couch that would go this way with the little chase coming out. And then it also has like a pull out. So like that area right there would be the couch. And I've done the measurements and there's enough room like right here for my shoe rack or my dog's kennel. And then over here, this is going to be like the dining room area. I found this table on Amazon. It's like, I was thinking of like putting it right here. So it's like a taller one. So it'd probably come to about here. And it's 3 feet out. And then it's got like a little storage area right there too. But then it's just like a two-top table, and then my desk would go back there. So like I have plans. I just have to execute them, and I have to clean in order to execute them. So anyways, guys, I think that is going to be all for me today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This was so successful, and I appreciate you guys being here and talking in the chat. And I don't know, my heart is just so full. I just appreciate you guys so stinking much. I can't believe that people want to watch me like unpack my kitchen. So like, you guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate you. I love all of your suggestions, and I will go back through the comments and read them. This video will stay live. I'll figure out how to do that somehow. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.